This is the easiest way that I know how to time block. This is how I do it. I time block for 15 to 30 minutes, and then I go do something fun. And then I come back and I do 15 to 30 minutes of the same thing that I was doing, and then I go do something fun. You know, when I say something fun, I mean like for 5 minutes. You know, like I want to look at some stuff on Amazon, or I want to pet my dog, or I want to go get another cup of coffee, or I just want to like sit and look out the window for 5 minutes. You know, so it's 15 minutes of whatever it is that you need to do with a 5-minute break, and then 15 minutes and a 5-minute break, and 15 minutes and a 5-minute break. And then the next day, maybe it's 20 minutes and a 5-minute break. And then before you know it, what'll happen is that you'll be in 30-minute time blocks. You know, like I'm calling expireds, I'm doing it for 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna take a 5-minute break, and then I'm coming back and I'm calling more expireds, and I'm taking a 5-minute break. Call more expireds, take a 5-minute break. Our brains are typically not wired to grind out 2 hours of non-stop, just pounding on the phones, unless, this is the big unless we enjoy it. In real estate, how do you enjoy the thing that you're time blocking? Is if you see results. But you have to train yourself into the results. Because you can't like just say, I'm gonna time block for 2 hours and I'm just gonna do it. It never works. You have to train your brain for the effect or for the most appropriate type of stimulus that you're looking for. So if you're like calling expireds, how do expireds become fun? When you get an appointment. I like calling expireds because I'm getting results, right? And then you'll find it easier to do a longer time block. So if you're like trying to time block the stuff that you just freaking hate, like, oh, like I hate it so much, and you try to time block for 2 hours, you'll never hold the time block. We just reject that. So don't beat yourself up too bad. It means you're probably normal. You definitely want to focus on the daily. Because if you focus too big picture, then it becomes too vacuous, you know, and then you'll wind up at the end of the week, it's like, I didn't do any of that stuff, you know, it's like, I gotta jam it all into Friday. And then if you look at it, it's like, well, there's no hope that I'm gonna be able to accomplish what I need to, you know, so I guess I'll just push it into next week. Just wind up running the same thing over and over again. There are some activities that I can jam out like 2 hours nonstop of that particular activity because I really like it. And it produces really, really good results for me. And then quite honestly, like the other stuff that you're like, I have no interest in doing any of that at all, leverage it out.